Well, good morning from Cars Land, and I'm excited we're here in line to ride Radiator Springs again because we loved it so much the first time. So I wanted to give you sort of my initial impressions of California Adventure and the Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour that we did last night at Disneyland. Again, I really like California Adventures. I wasn't expecting to because I'd heard so much sort of negative press, I feel like, that surrounded it. But Cars Land is, of course, just ridiculous. Like, let me see if I can't show you some of this amazing stuff. It's just like so detailed and it feels 100% real. And so I really like that. And then yesterday we went, after we left here, we rode a few Cars Land rides. And then we went over to Paradise Pier and rode Mickey's Fun Wheel, which I thought was really cool. It was a lot more calm and relaxing than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be more thrill-ridey, and it's really not at all. And then we rode the swings, which made me sick as a dog, which used to not make me sick at all, but yeah, it really, really made me nauseated. So after that, we went back to our hotel and took our break like we're supposed to, and got ready to go and do the big Walk in Walt's Footstep tour. So at 2 o'clock, we checked into the Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour, and that was about a 3.5 hour long tour with a very tiny break, like literally a bathroom break in the middle of it. And that was really interesting. And of course, I got to go into Walt's, what's the word I'm looking for? Walt's apartment above the firehouse. And that was cool to kind of know that you were definitely somewhere that is a huge part of sort of Americana history. I would have loved to go into Club 33. It was kind of a bummer that Club 33 is under construction. That would have been really nice to be able to go ahead and do, but there was nothing. What are you going to do? It's under construction. After we did the tour, we decided we were going to go and try to get some rides. Now, unfortunately, it is President's Day weekend here in California, and it's a stinking zoo. I mean, I don't know how to explain it better than that. There are people everywhere, like way more than I thought there was going to be. And when you're in Disneyland and there's a lot of people, you slam into people. And I stink at major crowds. Like, I never go to Disney World when it's super crowded. Never, never, never. Because I get like ill. I get irritated the more people I'm around. And so I was just like, I had my little mini Disney meltdown last night because there was people everywhere and I couldn't do anything about it. And every ride was like an hour. And that was just making me crazy mad. So, but luckily, once the fireworks started, it kind of mellowed out. I felt like it mellowed out a little bit for me, and we could get on to Pirates of the Caribbean, which I've already done a review for, and also we went and did Haunted Mansion again just because it's awesome. Then we left and went to go. We had some VIP seating that was arranged for us by our tour guide to be able to see Fantasmic. And like, I don't really like Fantasmic at Walt Disney World. It's so skippable to me. I mean, I guess once you see it the first time, you're like, wow, this is really cool. They've got projection on water, but I feel like Fantasmic's really dark and creepy and villain and for like a long time, and it just doesn't feel right for kids to me. So, so we went to watch the Fantasmic here, and I wanted to like it. I really did. And there's some parts of it that are cool. There's a Pinocchio part that's cool, and there's a part where where the Peter Pan and Hook are fighting, and it was pretty cool and different. But other than that, it's for me, it feels like the same show. My husband disagrees completely, and I'm sure there are people that are watching this right now and being like, what? Fantasmic is awesome, but it's just kind of like, for me. I'm not saying miss it by any stretch of the imagination. I think you have to see it if you're here. But I'm not in love with it like I thought it was going to be. It didn't really feel that different than Disney World's to me. It's a lot closer. When where we were sitting, we were getting misted by the water the whole time, and I was so cold. So that was kind of a little bit of a bummer. But if you'd had a hot day, maybe, not that Southern California has super hot days, but if you'd had a hot day, I'm sure that would have felt good. For people that didn't have VIP seating, that was crazy, man. They were all sitting like almost on top of each other in each other's laps, and that would not have been fun. I would have been super crabby there. So anyway, that was when we walked home, and I've never been so happy to see a pillow in my whole life. So initial impressions of California Adventure, I like it. I think the theme was great, and I'm excited to explore it some more today, and I'll tell you more about it, and I look forward to doing that. So thanks for watching. Remember, we have a blog, tipsfromthedisneydiva.com, and that's where all our great content and review is. So don't miss the blog just for the videos. All right, talk to you later.